To multiply a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number, we again start by multiplying the 623 by the 2 ones. So 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4, and 6 times 2 is 12. Then we multiply everything by the 3 tens. Since there are no ones, this is the important skip that column, put a 0 there. 3 times 3 is 9, 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 3 is 18. Then we add those together, and we get 19,936. Now we will estimate to check if our answer is reasonable. We will round the digits, the numbers, so that they have one digit that's not 0. So we'll round 623 to 600, and we'll round 32 to 30, and we will see if our answer is reasonable. I am using one of the methods from the shortcut where I'm going to put my 0 down here and then take 600 times 3, which gives me 18,000. And when you get into the 10,000, that's pretty close, so our answer is reasonable. To take 681 times 60, I could break it apart and do 681 times 6 and then times 10. So 681 times 6 is 4,086. Take that times 10, we get 40,860. To multiply without the shortcut, we would take 681 times 0 ones, so we would just have a row of zeros. And then when we take 681 times the 6 tens, I skip the ones column. And then the 681 times 6. And then you add those together, and we get the same answer. Or the third method was to offset the 0. Just put it down in our answer, and then take my 681 times 6. All three ways give you the same answer. Just again, be consistent and don't get yourself confused. You pick one of the methods to multiply these two numbers that have zeros in them. Did you get 147,200? If not, double check that you didn't forget the extra 0 on the 20. Let's estimate to check. 7,360 rounds to 7,000, and 20 just stays 20. So that's 140,000. In that large of a number, that is pretty close. So we can assume our answer is reasonable. A 4-digit by a 2-digit isn't any different, it's just longer. So let's start by multiplying the 5,362 by 6. 2 times 6 is 12, carry my 1. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 1 is 37. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 3 is 21. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 2 is 32. And the next row, I'm going to cross these out so I don't use them again. Start by skipping my ones because I'm multiplying by 7 tens. So 2 times 7 is 14. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 1 is 43. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 4 is 25. And 5 times 7 is 35, plus 2 is 37. Then I add all of those together. For 407,512. Let's check to see if this answer is reasonable. We'll round this one to 5,000, and we'll round this one to 80. So I have 0, 400,000, which in that large of a number is close, so my answer is reasonable. Your turn to stop the video and try this one. Don't forget to estimate when you're done to see if you are close. Did you get 220,920? If not, compare and find your mistake. Now round and estimate to check. 9,205 rounds to 9,000, 24 rounds to 20. So we get 180,000. Seems a little bit far off, but when you're in the hundred thousands, it's still pretty close. We rounded both numbers down because 9,200 went down to 9,000 and 24 went down to 20. So we can know that our estimate is low and is probably reasonable.